Hi guys, it's Emily from Aussie Frugal here with a new challenge that I'm going to be doing in March. I'm calling this the Eat at Home challenge. We already do a ton of eating at home, so I'll take you through what, why, and how we're going to do it. But first, if you're new here, my name is Emily. I'm Aussie Frugal here on the internet. I am a 30-year-old mother of 3 living in southeast Queensland, South Brisbane area. I talk about frugal living, saving money, living well for less, basically. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, don't forget to click that little subscribe button, hit that little notification bell to be notified when I post a new video, and let me know below in the comments what else you want to see, any questions you have. I'm always happy to answer. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook. So yeah. So Eat at Home challenge is basically how I'm going to do it. Is I'm going to do a big monthly shop, which I haven't done a monthly shop in probably 5 or 6 years. And then I'm going to set aside a small amount each week for fresh fruit, veg, milk, dairy, bread, those kinds of things, the fresh stuff that we need to top up on. And we are going to eat everything from home. So no coffees while we're out, no water, no going through the Macca's drive-through, no snacks or anything for the kids. Anything that we eat for March, I am going to make at home and take with us, or just make and eat it at home. So how am I going to run this? All right, so forgive me if you see me looking down. I wrote down a few points that I want to make sure I remember to cover. So some common question you guys might ask. So the challenge is going to be eating at home for the entire month. No takeaway, no snacks, no popping through a drive-through, no buying lunch, no buying coffee, none of that. So instead I'm going to make everything at home, and we will take it with us or we'll eat it at home. And we want to do this as cheaply as possible, but we also want to eat nutritious, healthy meals. We're a family of 5, we've got kids. This is going to cover work lunches, school lunches, my lunches, everything. Dinners, breakfast, snacks, everything and anything. So the plan is to do a big monthly shop of about $450 to $500 at the moment is what I'm looking at, depending on stock shortages. If I can't get something, I'll have to make some changes on the fly as I'm doing the shopping. So I'll change some of the meals, I'll change maybe the protein or the side or whatever it is. Doing one big monthly shop, then I'll do a video on all of that for you guys. And then doing a weekly top-up shop for fresh fruit, veg, dairy, all of that kind of thing. And so that we're getting all of that in. We want to use up everything we can. We want to have healthy, nutritious meals. We are a family of 5. We want to just play around with what's in our cupboard, play around with our budget, see if this saves us money, see if this costs us more money. This is kind of a little experiment / challenge to see how we go. Also, it'd be cool to see how long we can do it, or if we waver and break and go through a drive-through or something. Now, I am going to be doing a bunch of meal prep in the beginning. I'll do some throughout the challenge as well, but in the beginning I'm going to do a big meal prep to make room in our freezers and to make things a bit easier on myself and have some of the portions of the meals or aspects of the meals pre-prepped, ready to go. Doing things like roasting chicken, shredding chicken, so I have easy shredded chicken on hand, making chicken stock and chicken broth and bone broth so that I have stocks on hand to use in other future meals, things like that. So I'll be doing videos on that. I will be doing some vloggy kind of content, not every day probably. If I'm being realistic, I would like to do every day, but I'm a busy mum of 3. So I'm going to try and post at least every other day of what we're eating, what's working, what's not working, what I want to try going forward. I'm also going to prep a bunch of stuff for lunch boxes at the start of the month and probably periodically throughout the month, but specifically I want to have lots of snacks on hand ready to go, all my lunchbox stuff ready to go. I want to also make some freezer meals and double some recipes and put some away for later in the month. So if I'm making lasagna in the first week, I'll make 2 or 3 so that I can have it in week 3 or 4 kind of idea. And I'm also going to be cooking all of hubby's work lunches to take with him, buying him snacks and things, and going and filling up his freezer at work for him with things he can eat rather than heading to the cafe. So if you're keen to see all of that, stay tuned. I will be posting a meal plan, what we're cooking, when I'm cooking, across all of my platforms, so Instagram, Facebook group, and the blog, as well as here on YouTube. So yeah, let me know what you want to see below, and click that notification bell to be notified, because there are many videos coming for you in March. Bye guys, see you in the next one.